Hello everyone, it's I MechLord, today here with another video. Today's theme is, what the f*** is this bullshit? A lot of you have seen my skills are ruining Duel Links video, which I really appreciate, and aside from a couple of people completely missing the point entirely, I'd say the reception of it was overall positive, and that you all understood that my real point was, skills that give you a little consistency boost, they're completely fine. Skills that bend the rules of Yu-Gi-Oh! Backwards and get you so much advantage that you don't even know what to do with, are not okay. Which is why I tend to dislike skills that have so many effects that tend to do so many things without regards for any potential synergies or unforeseen consequences, and why I show appreciation for some of the more tame, archetype-centered skills that were then leaked and have been recently released for Hieratic and Dragoonity specifically, where they only had like one effect, maybe one and a half, and that was it. Unfortunately, just today, a new Jaden skill has been leaked, and it is an abomination. There's no other words for it. Let's take a look! So first and foremost, you'll notice that there are no limits per duel on how many times you can use the skill, which is the hallmark of a great skill design. You can just keep clicking yellow button, it's fine. Also, the skill asks you to have Rainbow Dragon in your deck, which could imply that Rainbow Neos is coming to Duel Links, a card that is, very fun and fair and enjoyable to play against. There's a little bit of restrictions on what you can do during this duel, aka you can only special summon hero monsters, Neos, Neospatians, and Yubel. Where the heck is Yubel coming from? Okay, but at least you can't do anything with your extra deck. Which makes sense, considering how absurd this skill is going to become in a second. You have to send a warrior monster, one level 10 monster from your hand or field to your graveyard. Hey look, that's an actual cost on his skill. Wow, that's kind of neat. You'd think this would lead this skill to being fairly designed and properly balanced, but then you have to keep reading it. Then said one elemental hero Neos, one rainbow monster, or one winged armed dragon monster. Huh? Why is this there? Why do you get to set a winged armed dragon monster? Also, its battle position can be changed because, of course. Also, why does it set from deck or graveyard? That means you can just bring back the monster that you just sent as part of the cost of this skill, which makes it a better monster reborn. What the heck is this? Also, if that monster is Armed Dragon Thunder level 10, it is treated as being summoned by an Armed Dragon monster with a 1000 plus attack. Huh? Why? Why is this there? What does this have to do with anything? And then also on top of that, you get to add polymerization from outside of your deck. From thin air, you just get to manifest the polymerization. What does happen? And also, you get to add Super Poly, because this wouldn't be a hero skill if you didn't get to add Super Poly. So this skill is not so subtly implying that we're gonna get both Rainbow Neos and Arm Neos, which, I'm gonna be honest, both of these cards make our custom Yu-Gi-Oh cards look tame by comparison. But it also forces you to envision a world where your normal summon Stratos, you get Elemental Hero Neos with it, which, is something that would never happen in real life, but then you activate the skill and you pitch the Neos to get Armed Dragon Thunder level 10 on your field, and then you also get a free Poly and a free Super Poly in the deal. What the heck? What I'm trying to say is, this skill is obscenely designed, it's not a good design, it's a terrible design, and the only reason why they would do this is to force you to buy the new upcoming Neos of Neos mini box, where you can get Harm Neos and Rainbow Neos and presumably some Crystal B stuff. Speaking of which, I'm gonna drop a couple of words on the other leak skills that we got, because I don't think these skills are completely busted. I think the Yuya skill that just sets pen scales for basic of 3 is fine. I don't mind it. There's an actual cost. You have to return a card to your deck. So it makes sense that you would be able to offset the cost of having to play Pendulum with a skill that pluses you by setting your scales for you. Also appreciate that this skill locks you into Magician, Pendulum Monster, Odd Eyes, Performer Pals, and now Phantom Knight monsters, which I think is a pretty cool addition to the roster of stuff that you're able to summon with the traditionally Yuya-centric Pendulum skills. So what I'm trying to say is I like this one. I think this one is completely fine. The Jesse Anderson skill I'm also kind of fond of. You get to send 2 Crystal Beasts from your hand or field to graveyard, so again, there's an actual cost. although this card is sort of upset by using Sapphire Pegasus to set a Crystal Beast into your back row. But then again, that's not the worst thing in the world. And then you get 2 Crystal back row from your deck, which is objectively the best part of a Crystal Beast deck. And you get to Foolish 2 Crystal Beast monster, which I'm sure works for the purposes of this deck, especially if you have Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon, which you can add from your deck to your hand, and then reveal in order to set another Crystal back row that can be activated this turn. This is a little bit more obtuse, a little bit more broken, but again, I'm completely fine with it. It makes sense in the confines of you having to play Crystal Beasts. Not the most bonkers skill out there, I'm completely okay with it. Don't get me started on the Dragon of Pride and Soul skill though, I legitimately have no idea why anyone would design something as ridiculous as this, and I kinda love them for it. Anyway, that's it for this video. I just wanted to complain about the new Jaden skill real quick because Jesus Christ. If you like my stuff, you can support me in coffee. The link to my coffee is in the description of this video. I really appreciate a little bit of support before Christmas. If you like my stuff also, you can like, comment and subscribe. So what are your thoughts on this new completely bonkers Jaden scale? Am I the only one who thinks this is stupid and lazy and should not exist? Or am I going crazy and everyone thinks this is okay? Let me know in the comments and then you can close the video tab and move on with your life. Thank you for watching once again. Goodbye everyone.